guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are back with another episode of Dr. Stone. We are on season 1, episode 22, which is called The Treasure. So the last episode, we had more of Senku's group preparing, trying to get everything set up so they can figure out how to get prepared for the inevitable attack that's going to happen from Tsukusa's tribe. All of this was around getting power. We initially got electricity going a couple episodes back, and then the last episode was like how to store that power, how to use it. And we see that they were creating light bulbs and all kinds of very intricate types of ways to store and transmit electricity. We see that Senku ran into a snag because they needed a particular element to transport this heat and electricity through some very small wiring, but it just wasn't strong enough what he had already. And so he got stuck. But thankfully, after taking a moment to just appreciate that Christmas had happened as well as the new year, he ended up stumbling across a new stone thanks to Suika. And that stone actually is tungsten, I think it was. And it is basically what they use even today in order to make things like all the hardware that's inside of our phones and computers, etc. So now that he knows that it does exist, they need to go looking for it, and they're going to go caving. And so Senku and Chrome and Magma are all going to go and see if they can go and get this rock. So that's how we ended the episode, with them heading off to the cave. We got no updates on Tsukasa and his side of things, but I'm thinking at this point there isn't much outside of him probably just trying to revive as many people as possible so that this attack is pretty much a complete and utter overrun of people. So yeah, that's where we ended the episode. I'm anxious to get into this one. I really want to know where we're going to end this season. I feel like we're going to end the season with the two groups battling off, but I'm not sure because we only have, I think, 3 left in the season now. So I'm ready to jump in, but just before I do, a reminder that if you would like to be if you'd like to be notified of when I do uploads of this particular show or anything else you might be watching of mine, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and that way you will be in the know. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. Magma! No! Just Magma. You can stay back, sidekick. Yeah, you're strong, aren't you?
Senku and Chrome and Magma?
I mean, I don't think Magma's gonna do anything dumb at this point. He realizes he's gonna be in trouble too. Okay, so they did read him properly. I guess Gen must have overheard, probably told him something around what would happen if he tried anything, or a benefit that would happen to him if he didn't try anything. Gen wouldn't he? I mean, we really don't know. I mean, if he was already willing to spy for Senku, that he's already proven he doesn't really have loyalties as such. Nobody trusts Magma. I'm surprised they didn't bring the other guy, because Ginro's pretty strong too, but... Do you think he cares about any of that, though, truthfully? Take off those shoes, bro. I mean, me too, though. You sure? I don't think you should underestimate Magma. He looks dumb, but you'd be surprised how creative people can be when they're trying to be evil. Ooh, it's a maze. They are. Sometimes people just don't need to be poking around places. Did he save you? Get him! Not with Senku's little bit. Hurry up! No, he tried to save him. No, he pushed him out of the way. That's why he fell. I'm not built for hunting. I'm built to do like all the stuff you do after the hunting. Do you have time for this long speech, bro? You're literally sliding into... Okay. Why are you yelling? You could have helped Senku 5 hours ago, sir. You were staring from a distance. Oh, hey, is that nitric acid by any chance? He's got to figure out solutions.
座って怒鳴ってるバカよが100億倍マシだ。
Exactly. Senku's not the waiting around to die kind of
崩れ
person.
て生き埋めになんぞ。
そこの洞窟湖からちょっとずつ水ぶっかけて溜めてきゃ泳いで上がれっかもしんねえじ
Do
ゃ
you
ん。
know how long that will take?
できるわけねえだろうがんなちびちび
He's only one of him.
一歩一歩だろ。なんもやんねえよが。
待て。
Aw.
悪かね。
I like that Chrome and him are the same. They're like, we're not going to sit around and do nothing.
毎秒0.00139立方メート
The
ル。
way that I'm Magma right now, eyes rolling back in my head because as soon as you get to numbers, my brain shuts off.
なめてんじゃねえぞ。科学使いクローや。
Don't underestimate the twigs. The twigs made this world. Dude, you can't like toss Senku up?
誰がボスだの一番だの関係ねえ。いろんな奴がいる。イコール強さなんだよ。
Exactly. Diversity, strength and diversity.
低い位置に持っていくと水が上がってきて流れ続ける。風呂でも簡単にできっから試してみるといいぞ。
Don't do it in your bathtub. Your mom will beat you up. You can do that with gas if you want to steal gas from another vehicle, but don't do that. Oh, poor
や
little,
べえな。水溜まるまでもう一息かかん
poor
ねえ
little
わ。
Senku.
もうてめえがボスでも構いやしねえスカサとかいうやつぶっ倒すまではなただつまんねえもん見せやがったら殺すぞ
I was like, you could have done that before, but thank you. That's why I said, if that man's got a brain, he'll realize that Tsukasa is a problem. Although I feel like Tsukasa would recruit him, but anyway. Like, really, survival is the primary goal at the moment. You can fight later.
もうちょい体冷えてたらくたばってたっつう話だろ
Hypothermia, baby.
もうちょい冷えてたら起こった最悪の事態。それは
Cuddling, yep. I was thinking that would have had to happen. It's okay, Magma. At that point, you wouldn't care who was next to you, okay? As long as they had body heat. Senku, bro, after all this time, you should have a little bit better endurance. We've got to work on this. Somehow.
スカルン交渉。
What's
つま
scarring?
りそそる鉱石がアホほど取れる。
Okay, let's not get distracted, though.
のマグマでグツグツ煮立った水がそこらにある白い岩。
It's a natural hot springs. Oh, yeah, there was some near this village anyway.
だからひびの周りだけが変身してしましまができんのか。
Is this what you need, though? Like, should you make sure you get the things you need first before you start banging on things in a cave? Just worried about cave-ins.
最後に今ここでてめえらもろとも後ろからザクッとぶち殺してやるつもりだった
But
あん時は俺を突き落とそうとしたんじゃ
that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he knocked him out of the
助けよ
way.
うとしたんだってのは分かってる。
But when he went in, he had every intent. What did you say again? Something Gen said to him. He's clearly been marinating on that for a while.
すまね
See?
え。あの時俺は
Big man.
てめえを侮辱した。
He may be a twig, but he's a big man. He knows how to apologize.
俺がてめえらを殺そうとしてたことに変わりはねえ
But you didn't. Intent and actions are two different things, folks.
あのダンジョンで俺ら3人は仲間の絆っつ。
I don't know whether or not Magma considers you friends yet, but we're in the right direction. Yeah, see?
何言ってんだてめえ。
Exactly. It's
気持ち悪い。
like,
気持ち悪いあら石だろ全部いつまでやってんだ
no, they need to. Yeah, that's true. What'd you say again?
3日後の夜までに千空ちゃん帰らしてね。
とっとと帰んぞ
ああ、もう少しいいじゃねえか。
Not the two of them still geeking out. Then you're gonna have to come back.
そんな
Oh!
わけねえだろうが早くしろ
But he's not wrong. They do have to bring it back. Y'all made a telescope? Cute. Out of bamboo. Impressive.
天文台。
宇宙に行く
They love you!
今日が誕生日と聞いたぞ千空の
Aw.
みんなからの誕生日プレゼントなんだよ
They really love you. Gen remembered that? Look at you being a sentimentalist. I didn't think he was up to anything that nefarious, but you never know.
俺の誕生日の時は千空の野郎にもっと
I think that's only fair.
返してもらわねえとよ。割に合わねえぞこんなんよ。
You have ramen already. What more do you want?
あれセンク珍しく感動しちゃったんじゃないの
He is, but he's never gonna let you guys see that.
カサ軍の物見櫓に使えるな
おお確かに
相変わらず合理的な
Rational as ever. That's basically as affectionate as Senku gets.
覚えてない、書いてたじゃない石化が溶けた日付なら
There you go, always underestimating people, Senku. Like you did that with Taiju too.
なんで日付が分かったのまさかずっと早すぎでしょ
I actually do think that qualifies as being crazy. But it's the kind of crazy we can use.
千空ちゃんが損得は置いといてさ
Yeah, I figure you must be pretty sentimental if you thought of doing a whole birthday gift.
千空ちゃんは気持ち悪いとこ言うだろうけどね
It is,
気持ち
but he loves it.
でしょ
He really likes them cringy people. Look at his BFF. Come on. All right, guys. Well, that was a really cute episode. I like that we're slowly getting more of the people who are in the village who maybe are a little bit still suspicious of or leery of Senku more on board. We know that Magma and his little minion there. Well, I mean, I don't really think it was so much around the science. It was just that, you know, Magma had a very clear vision of what he was supposed to do, which was take over this village. And in a small situation and setting like that, that's pretty much your whole life goal, right? He very much wanted to lead this village. I mean, thank God he didn't win because we see that he didn't give a damn about Ruri. He was like, yeah, she's going to kick the bucket and I'm just going to pick one of my sister wives here. But either way, understandable that he thinks of Senku as like competition and he doesn't really understand what Senku does or why it's important. But anyhow, this little spelunking adventure, as Senku called it, was a good time for them to all kind of bond and for, more importantly, for Magma to see that Senku is human, right? Like, I think he's been trying to kind of other him for his own pride, but this kind of a situation where they spend all this time together and travel together and, you know, it really helps you to kind of see past all of the things you might think about someone and see what they really are. And yeah, as he said, like, you guys are twigs, you guys, you know, you don't have any strength about you, but I think Magma understands now that the strengths that Chrome and Senku have are in different areas, maybe not in their bodies, but their minds are things that even he can't fathom. And I think even he understands now that while he doesn't always understand what Senku and Chrome bring to the village, they've all been to the benefit of the village. And thankfully at this point in time, he doesn't think that Tsukasa and his group are someone that he needs to be making friends with. I said it in the episode that I actually think that Tsukasa would appeal to him because that whole idea of strength over everything. But since Magma likes to be the top dog, that's probably the one reason he wouldn't want to go there, is because he would not be the top anymore. He'd just be in a pecking order. And so anyway, I like that that's all set aside. We see that Senku was able to find exactly what he needed, along with a lot of other things that could be helpful for them, which is great. I was hoping with all that dripping that we would have some nitric acid, but I guess not this time. No bats in this cave. But anyway, that was really cute. We say that Gen whispered something to Magma. I thought it was either a threat to keep him from doing anything stupid, like trying to take out Senku and Chrome, or some type of incentive, but it was neither of those. He just simply said, bring him back in 3 days, and that was it. So anyway, we see that the whole reason that Gen wanted to do it is because he wanted to do something for Senku. And I love that because Senku is not the type that would do something for himself, right? He gets so much satisfaction from doing the science and, you know, just getting to be in this playground of innovation that he's in right now, that he really doesn't want anything in return. Like the fact that he's giving this village the gift of science and advancement, that's enough reward for him, truthfully. But he still is a person and he doesn't have family anymore or his close friends. So I really like that Gen was like, he's got a birthday coming up and he deserves to have something to acknowledge that and to celebrate him and to kind of thank him, because this village didn't ask for any of that. Like Senku just kind of, I mean, Senku was absolutely using them to some degree, but honestly, we know that he's come to care for them, and knowing that this is his father's legacy as well, this town is very important to him. So yeah, I just think it was kind of cute that Gen was like, let's give him something back, because he'll never ask. And like Senku said, I would never have brought up the fact that it was my birthday. But I love that, you know, Gen figured it out and did the math on his own. And as usual, as I said, Senku likes to underestimate everyone around him because he is such a high thinker in some regards. But much like Taiju, Gen's got his own means and ways, and he's very intelligent in his own way. So yeah, cute moment there. I thought it was nice, and I think it's nice to have these slower moments before what I assume is going to be things ramping up. I don't think we're going to be doing it this season again because we only have 2 episodes left, but all the same, I have a sneaking suspicion season 2 is going to have a lot more action in the beginning, so I'm all right with these kind of softer moments for now, because if it's like other animes I've watched, when we get into the thick of things, it gets pretty rough for our group and for our heroes. So yeah, very cute episode. I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I will see you in the next one.